Ladies and gentlemen, we present you with an unbelievable story of absolute resolve and tactical madness in World War II. In 1944, the brutal winter descended upon the Ardennes forest, where the German Wehrmacht launched its last, desperate major offensive, the Battle of the Bulge. The region was a killing field. Deep inside the Hurtgen forest lived the German mother, Elisabeth Vincken, and her 12-year-old son, Fritz. They had fled their bombed-out hometown, seeking safety in this remote hunting cabin. Elizabeth was preparing a meager Christmas dinner, some potatoes and rye bread, when they heard the first sound that wasn't a gun or a plane. The door opened, and there stood three lost, terrified American soldiers. One was gravely wounded. Sheltering the enemy meant high treason, punishable by death. But Elizabeth saw only exhausted boys. She ushered them inside, trying to tend to the wounded man. 2 hours later, a second, more urgent knock shattered the peace. This time it was four heavily armed German soldiers. The Americans froze. But Elizabeth, with courage that defied the military, stood between them and delivered her decree. Elizabeth, quote, "There will be no shooting here. This is Christmas Eve, and we will not permit fighting in our home. Listen, you could be my sons, and so could they in there. A boy with a gunshot wound, fighting for his life. This one night, let us forget about killing." The Germans responded. They placed their rifles outside, and the two enemy sides sat down to share a simple Christmas meal. The German corporal, a former medical student, even examined and bandaged the wounded American soldier. At dawn on Christmas morning, the soldiers shook hands awkwardly. Elizabeth gave the Germans directions to help them avoid American lines as they returned to the front. They parted peacefully. This small, spontaneous truce, enforced by the moral authority of a single German mother, proved that even in the deepest darkness of conflict, humanity can conquer war.